Welcome to another show of Celebrate Life. My name is Gary Carolis, and I am your host. The focus of this program is to introduce to you the amazing lives people have lived here in Vermont. Everyone has a story to tell, and every story is worth celebrating. If you would like to be a guest on the show or know someone who you think would like to be a guest, please contact me at celebratelife0747@gmail.com. Before I introduce my guest for today, I'd like to talk briefly about CCTV and their need, as most nonprofits in this country at this point, to raise funds to keep all this wonderful work going forward. I've been doing this show for almost 6 years now, and I have been incredibly impressed at the professionalism and the dedication of the staff here at CCTV. This show has gone out to hundreds, if not thousands of people throughout Vermont and around the country, and I always hear back rave reviews on how the show was put together. And that credit really belongs to the staff here at CCTV. So if you'd like to donate to them, and if you can, I'd really appreciate that. If you can make a check out to CCTV, 294 North Winooski Avenue, Burlington, Vermont, 05401. Again, that's CCTV at 294 North Winooski Avenue, Burlington, Vermont, 05401. Thank you for considering a donation. I am honored to have today's guest to be Laurence Lawson. Welcome, Laurence.
Welcome.
Glad to have you here. So we're going to celebrate your life today.
Thank you.
And
I'm honored.
well, honored to have you here. Where would you like to begin? Where did this wonderful...
Well, I'm going to take you to France. This is where I was born. I was born in a small town south of Lyon, and Lyon is situated about 300 miles south of Paris.
Oh, okay.
A little town about 5,000 inhabitants. And my parents were born there, and so were my grandparents. So I'd like to point it out because I'm the only one in the family who left the town and traveled around the world. So I had a.
Where did you fall in the birth order of? Do you have sisters and brothers?
Yes, I have one sister and two brothers, and I am the youngest one.
Youngest one, okay.
Right. So I had a very happy childhood. We were living in a subsidized apartment building in this little town. My parents were of modest means, but we didn't lack of anything. So, and in this apartment building, there was a very large playground. So I really spent days, playing with my friends freely. So I cherish this memory because it was a time where very innocent and just to be
carefree,
outside.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah. Very, very, very
that's
nice
wonderful.
time. Yes. So a very happy childhood. I remember my dad being an avid fisherman. So during the fishing season, he will drive us close to the river with my brothers and my sister, and we'll again play freely near the river, building dams or just in the woods. So very, very happy childhood this way.
Was this part of France hilly, or was it more of a flat area?
It was hilly, and we had the 4 seasons. It was a time where we had snow and and nice summer days too. It was hilly, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
So yes, I'm very grateful for this childhood.
What did Mom and Dad do?
They both work in a factory. So they were busy, but I had my grandparents to look after look after us when my parents were busy during the day.
Oh,
And
that's a gift.
yes, absolutely. I did not experience that when I had my own children, and because I was already living very far away, and I really miss having close family nearby, just to have some support.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. And then after that, we moved to a house. And so I was in high school at that time, and I had my own bedroom. Before that, I used to sleep in a pull-out bed in the living room, so I was very happy to have my own bedroom. And I remember decorating one of the walls with a map of the world. I knew already that I wanted to explore, to explore different parts of the world. I really have a vivid memory of decorating my bedroom with a map of the world. And so that was high school, and I worked as a waitress during the weekends. And I saved my paychecks to pay for a backpacking trip in Corsica.
Wow.
So Corsica is a small island south of France. And so again, it was already a sign that I wanted to leave.
Was that your first little venture out?
Yes. I was probably 16 years old when I took the train by myself. Wow. And I met the other hikers. We was in a group. And we took the ferry to go to Corsica. And we backpacked, or we hiked from north of the island to the south for about 2 weeks. Going over peaks of about 6,000, 8,000 feet.
Wow.
So very challenging physically, but I was fit.
Right.
And it really, that was my first experience of hiking and backpacking. And again, I really liked it so much, but I knew that it would be the first of a long list of trips like this.
Amazing.
Yes. So, and so I finished high school, and then I took a gap year. I went to London in UK. And I wanted to, I worked for about a year as an au pair girl in a family north of London. So again, I was like 18 now. I took the plane, first time in my life, took the plane. I hardly knew English, so that was a challenging part.
Oh, okay.
But because I had just a high school level of English.
Right.
So, but my family I worked for was very welcoming, and I started to investigate and visit London during weekends when I had days off.
Yes.
And I didn't feel lonely. I took initiative to meet people, to belong to groups, and so
wow.
Yeah.
Where does that come from? That
I just don't know. As I said before, I'm the only one in this family. Yes, to have this, just to express.
And you had the sense of it's okay.
Yeah, very independent for very early on in my life. I really, I feel. Looking back, I think I felt that I could do it. Yes, I could do it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So after I think a year in London, I went back to France, and I wanted to resume my studies. So again, I could have gone to university close to Lyon. But no, I decided to go a bit further away, and I went to Bordeaux. So Bordeaux is situated on it's in the southwest of France.
Okay.
known for good wine.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
Bordeaux.
yes, the
okay.
Bordeaux
So,
wine.
yeah.
So I remember being on the train for about 6 or 7 hours to visit my parents.
Wow.
So not too far, but still I was not able to visit my parents every weekend. So yeah. So I went to the university over there, and then on the last before I graduated, I was approached by my English teacher. My English was pretty good at that point because I had spent a year in London. And she approached me and she said, she offered me a teaching position, French teaching position in Scotland, to be a teacher assistant in a high school in Scotland.
Wow.
And I said yes. So, and that's fine. And that was the first experience in teaching French.
Right.
And I found that as I traveled in the future, the idea of having a transferable skill like teaching French really helped me to settle in different countries because I could easily find a job.
Right, exactly.
So that's something to look at when we want to travel, to have skills that can be transferred.
That somebody else wants. Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did you major in college?
I majored in social science.
Okay.
So I was not really into teaching.
Mm-hmm. Liberal arts type education.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So I thought I will take this opportunity and go. So I went again to Scotland, back to the UK, a bit further north.
Yep.
And I had this job for about a school year, as a French teacher assistant. And again, the language became also a problem because the Scottish accent is very thick, very difficult to understand. Some words I just didn't know. So again, I was facing a barrier, issue. But eventually, I got more
and
comfortable.
did you do what you did in London by getting involved with the community and stuff?
Yes. Hiking, a lot of hiking, visiting the different islands, Orkney Islands, and then on the also west side. And Scottish people are amazing people. They're so warm and they're very welcoming. Very welcoming. Yes. So yes, I got involved. I remember in a hiking group, and so yes, it was a way for me to meet the locals and so on, to visit. Yeah. So that was about a year. Then I went back to France to think about my future. So I was grateful that my parents could allowed me to stay with them and think about the future, and that will be my next step. And one day I received a letter from a friend of mine who I had known in Scotland, who was also teaching French. And she moved on to Sydney, Australia, also teaching French. So she invited me over to see if I could also find a job as a French teacher. So yes. Yes, of course. So
that should be your theme song. Yes, of course.
Yes, of course. I was given this opportunity, and I thought, it will lead to something else. So again, I packed my suitcase and my bag, and I flew to Sydney, Australia.
Wow.
And within weeks, I think, I just found a teaching job in, it was an elementary school in Surrey Hills, in one of the suburbs of Sydney, Australia. And again, I find my way around. I didn't face too much problem with the language. The Australian accent was not too difficult for me compared to the Scottish one.
Right.
So I didn't have too much trouble. So that was a good thing. And I joined again a hiking group, and I met my future husband in this this group. He was there finishing his studies at the University of Sydney. And I stayed in Sydney for about a year and a half until, or maybe 2 years, until my visa expired and I had to leave the country. So I kind of say goodbye to I didn't know at that time that he would be my future husband, but I say goodbye because I didn't want to date somebody who would be miles and miles away.
Right.
And so I went back to France, and again, very grateful that my parents opened their door and said, sure, take your time, think about the next step, and so on. So I did that, and then...
question for you, did your future husband, was he from Australia?
No, he's from Montreal.
Oh, okay.
You're going to see
why would I think such a thing?
You're going to see why we moved to Burlington. No, he's Canadian.
Okay.
And he also liked to travel, so he had a chance to study at the University of Sydney. So he went there.
Wow.
And we celebrate him. So he was in Sydney, I was in France, and we just sent letters, once in a while. At that time, we didn't have cell phones, or phone will be so expensive by the minute.
Right.
So that was not a way of communication. But later, we wrote letters to each other. And then one day he said, I'm coming to France. I had a scholarship to work at the observatory of the Côte d'Azur, which is the French Riviera near Nice. And he had a scholarship to work there for 2 years. Smart
man.
Right, French Riviera. So we started to see each other during weekends and hike in the Alps, because the Alps are very close by.
Yeah.
And then eventually I moved in with him, and we lived about 2 years in Grasse. So Grasse is very close to Monaco, if you can picture Nice, Monaco, French Riviera.
Yep. South, east maybe.
Just south,
yeah,
south of Paris. If you go from
straight
Paris,
down.
straight down, yes,
Okay.
roughly. So wonderful time hiking in the Alps, and we didn't have children at that time. So yes, we had a wonderful, yes, and trying different very fancy restaurants, French restaurants on the French Riviera. So that was very, very good. And what happened after?
What did you do for work when you were down there?
Oof, I think I didn't teach French at that time. I think I just did some odd jobs, and yes, I think that's what I did. What I remember.
Yep.
And then after Grasse, we went to Cambridge, England, back to the UK for the third time for me. Again, my husband had a chance to work at the University of Cambridge in England. So we packed our bags again, and we went to England. And we got married over there, and my daughter was born. Nice. So I have fond memory of Cambridge. And then I remember one day my husband came home and he said, I have a fantastic job opportunity in Pasadena, South California. Wow. And I said, I really don't want to go. Pasadena is situated it's one of the suburbs of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And it was a tough decision. But the job opportunity was too great to be passed on.
What was his background?
He had a job opportunity to work with NASA, with JPL.
Yep.
And wonderful opportunity, I couldn't say. So we went, and I really experienced a severe culture shock over there. It was difficult for me. Not so much for him because he was busy with his work, and but for me, my daughter was a year old at that time, and it was a difficult time. Yes, just the culture shock.
Absolutely.
You know, in Cambridge, I will ride my bike everywhere, and in Los Angeles, you just can't because it's, you know, the freeways.
Millions and millions of people.
Right, you cannot do that. And on top of that, it was an El Nino year. So it rained non-stop for days and weeks.
Wow.
So that was, out of all the previous travel, I think this one was a difficult one. But eventually I found an after-school group of parents and with their children. And the parents were mainly from European countries.
Oh, wonderful.
So I found a bit of support, to help me and settle down.
Yes.
But it took me a few months. Had you asked me, would you like to stay, or would you envision yourself staying 24 years? I would say, oh no, I don't think so. After about 6 months, it was like, oh no, I can't. It was difficult. But through a support group, we found our.
And you're very resourceful from what you've said so far about connecting with, and so you made it work.
I made it work. I made it work.
You
yes.
made it work.
So again, through hiking and camping, this group of the after school group of parents, we went camping and we visited the fantastic national parks on the West Coast. It's just fantastic places. It's such a treasure.
Yes.
There's such a treasure. Yosemite and Sequoia and Death Valley. Yes. So yes,
that's great.
It's a great place. Great places to be.
Were your parents ever able to come out and visit?
They did.
Oh, good.
They did. So I was very grateful that they came. So as I said, they never left the little town, but they came to London to visit me, then Scotland.
They did.
And then they crossed to the US twice.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
So I was very grateful that they could physically do, and they wanted to travel.
Yeah. Oh,
so yes.
Their world traveling daughter.
Yes, I think they were worried about me at some point, but who wouldn't be, you know, when you're already 16 and you say, no, I don't want to go to university, I want to travel. And so yes, very, very supportive. Yeah. And then, we stayed 24 years.
24 years.
In South California.
My goodness.
Yes. And I found a job teaching French in a high school for many, many years. I was very happy to.
No kidding. Wow.
Yeah, so building on my experience, I could apply and get the job. So, so looking back, it was a fantastic experience. So once I went over, the hurdle of settling down and find my footing. It was,
would you say you're an optimist by nature?
Yes, I think. I think so. And because I'm independent too, I think it helped.
Yes.
To settle down and to reach out of people, because if I wanted to have friends, I was the one to reach out.
Right.
So
good for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then for 4 years ago, my husband was still working remotely, and we thought, why are we staying on the West Coast? Why don't we go to the East Coast and discover another part of the US? And as I said, my husband is from Montreal, I'm from France, so the East Coast seems a bit more closer to our family.
Yes, absolutely.
So we we decided to move to Burlington, and to be honest, I just didn't know where Burlington was on the map. But we did a bit of research, and we found that Burlington is a college town. We always lived in a college town, and has a great hospital and an airport, and then of course the lake, the waterfront. So we came once on vacation, and we really liked it. So we went back to South California, we sold the house, everything, and 4 years ago we moved to Burlington, and
That's
we don't
wonderful.
regret it. We love it here.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, and soon enough afterwards I taught French at Burlington High School
Really?
for 2 years. So, and then I switched to teaching French to adults at the Alliance Française. Alliance Française is a French language school situated on King Street.
Yep.
So,
that's
yeah, so it's more like...
That French language has
Yes.
has been your ticket to the world.
That's right. Yes. That really helped me to find opportunities in my career.
Absolutely.
Yes, that really helped me.
Have you connected to the hiking world?
In Burlington, not so much, but we've gone on hikes, my husband and I, yes, but not so much with a hiking group, not
Yeah,
yet.
okay.
Yes, but yes, that's maybe something we should do.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And I know you're involved in yoga.
Yes, as you know. So yoga, I was reading, I remember one day I was reading The Guardian, the newspaper, the English newspaper, and every week they have an article about people starting over at 60. So people were always wanted to be, for example, an artist or a ballerina, but they were caught in finding a job or having a job and family and so on. So no time for their passion. So at 60, it's the time when we think, oh, what could I do that I always wanted to do? So I remember one day thinking, what about me? What shall I do now that I turned roughly, I was not 60, but 58, 59. And I thought to myself, yes, that's a great lesson. What shall I do now that I have more time? And yoga came to mind very easily. So because I had been practicing yoga for at least 30 years.
Wow.
A long time.
Wow.
And so I did the yoga teacher training for about 200 hours. And as you can guess, I was by far the oldest participant.
Hey, what the heck?
That's right, I did that. And then I wanted to do a chair yoga, to be a chair yoga instructor. So I did another 50 hours of training to be a chair yoga instructor. And since I've been teaching chair yoga at the YMCA and different places in Burlington.
Yes.
So it was, it was very an eye-opener. When thinking at 60, you can still do.
We can reinvent ourselves.
Absolutely, yeah.
Always.
Always, yes.
What has yoga meant to you? Why did you start? You were doing yoga for 30 some years.
Yes.
What did it do for you? What?
I think I really find that it suits my personality in terms of slowing down and reflect through meditation. I think meditation really helped me, and to focus on, as you know, we do a lot of breathing activities. So I tend to take whatever I do on the mat outside the mat. And when I'm in a stressful situation, I tend to refocus on my breathing and find some calming moment.
Yep.
So that's really
helps balance your
yeah.
And for the audience's sake, I am I'm an honored student of Laurence, so I enjoy coming every week. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, I enjoy also teaching
Yes.
at the YMCA. It's a
Okay.
nice place. Nice community.
Yeah. Is there anything we've missed so far?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Let's go back to hiking because through the different experiences, I hiked the Camino. I don't know if you're familiar. Yes. So it's a pilgrimage route from. I did the Française one. You have different ones starting from different places in Europe.
Yes.
But I did the Française one, starting from south of France, above in France, but north of the Pyrenees, the mountains. And so it was over the Pyrenees, and then you follow the Pyrenees up to the Atlantic Ocean, basically.
Wow.
So it's roughly 500 miles.
Wow.
And I did it with my daughter. So it was a very special moment.
Wonderful.
Wonderful moment. Just hiking, and I really like this experience because when I did the Camino, I had only a few worries. You know, where am I going to eat and what? Where am I going to sleep? And make sure that I take care of my body because it's a long distance. So all the rest doesn't really matter in terms of, you know, what's going on in the rest of the world. You just
Focus.
I was on the basic, you know, the food and where you can sleep and taking care of your body. So it's a fantastic experience for that because we just and the other hikers that you meet along the way.
Right.
People from all around the world. Yes. So it's fantastic places to meet other people with. They come from so many for so many reasons to do the Camino. So many reasons, and it's really.
How long did that take? 500 miles.
We took our time.
Yeah.
Which was the idea. I think we did it in about 40 days.
Wow.
We allowed ourselves 1 day off a week.
What a great adventure.
And yes, it's
wow.
It's, the people you meet, the pilgrims you meet along the way, it's just very.
Why did you pick that one with your daughter?
This one, I think, is one of the easiest one in terms of accommodation. Every I would say 3-5 miles, you can have what's called an albergue, which is an inn where you can sleep. Or so in terms of logistic, it's I think the easiest one. Others, you have to hike long distances between the accommodation.
Right.
And the Française is by far the easiest one. And it's probably the most popular one. So if your goal is to, as we say in yoga, turn inward, this is not the one to do in terms of, because it's very popular.
A lot of people.
Right,
yes,
right. There are other caminos you can do where you hardly meet anybody during the day.
Wow.
So, but the logistic is a bit more complicated. You might have to carry a tent, for example, because you don't have the accommodation in between the days. So I encourage anybody to do it.
That's great.
Either for a few days or, and we are so humbled when, I was so humbled when I met people who started from Paris, for example, or from even Luxembourg. And have been hiking for months.
Wow.
Yes. So that's a hiking experience.
And your daughter's a hiker too?
She is. Both of my children are very outdoors. Yes. I think because we spend so many nights camping in national parks and so on. So I think they have that in them. Yes.
Great.
Other hikes, I think that left kind of a good impression on me. Going down the Grand Canyon, so hiking down the Grand Canyon. So that was with the children. My daughter was probably 10, my son maybe 8, and we managed to get them down to the Grand Canyon and up.
Wow.
So again, fantastic experience. Feeling so humble when you're down there and you look up.
Right.
And so it's
Wow.
fantastic hike. Yeah. So that's.
Dolomites? Have you done the Dolomites?
No.
Okay.
No. Yes, I know they're popular since the last Olympic Games.
Right. Right. That's
yes,
right. Yeah.
in Italy. No, I've heard that it's fantastic place to hike.
An Eastern adventure you can try is in New Hampshire. There's 46 peaks above 4,000 feet, and a lot of people try to.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Maybe.
The Adirondacks.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. No, that's.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. So hiking.
Hiking.
Yes.
It's almost that's like a companion to your yoga in many ways, isn't it?
Yeah. You don't have to think. The rest disappears. All the worries. You have to, do you have enough food? Where is the next stop? Are your feet okay? Do you have enough clothes? The rest, disappears.
Takes care of itself.
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Just like that. Yeah. It's.
So a question for you. You've been all over the world, in many ways. How has that enriched your life, having been Scotland, England, Australia, United States, France?
Yeah. I feel at ease wherever I am. I think that's what taught me. If tomorrow I have to move to another country, I think I am equipped enough to feel at ease. So that's something that I gained over the course of so many years, and to reach to people, and they're very welcoming, and they're happy to help me if I say, I just arrived, I don't know this, would you please?
Right.
Yes. So that's something. I think I'm more at ease. When we moved to Burlington 4 years ago, I didn't know anybody. As I said, I didn't even know where it was on the map. So, but now I see, in my neighborhood, I know my neighbors.
Yeah.
I'm part of a collective garden where we
community garden.
Community garden.
Yes.
So, yes.
Yeah.
Community garden. So it's a way to meet my neighbors, because we all live in the same neighborhood, and we meet once a week to garden together.
That's fantastic.
So there are so many opportunities around us, and if I had my family around me, then I don't think I would had this chance to reach to other people, because having my brothers or sisters around my parents, I don't think I had the need. To reach to other people, but because I didn't have my family nearby, then
you had to reach out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had to reach out, and
you were up and ready for that. That's
well, I think so. Somehow, maybe I was born with a certain gene or something. But and I also did that for my children, because I wanted them to have good friends that they can consider like cousins in a way, so close friends that they were kind of family to them. So that's also
how are the two children doing?
Well, they both live in a foreign country, as you can guess. So we don't see them very often.
Okay.
But yes, I think I'm now on the other side, thinking, are you sure you want to go that far? And yes, Mom, I want to try. So I trust my instinct and say, go, and take the chance and go.
That's
so yes, we don't see them very often, but it's all right. We have a good life.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So. Don't be afraid to reach out and support group.
So if you were to tell the audience a piece of wisdom that you've developed over the years, what would it be? What would you want to share with the audience? about your life?
I think in my case, it was, as I said before, it was helpful to have a transferable skill.
Yes.
That every time I arrive in a new place, I could apply to be a French teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have to go back to university to change my degree for
Right.
something else.
Right.
So as soon as I could legally work in the country, I would apply and become and find a job as a French teacher. So to have transferable skills helps.
Mm-hmm.
So also find support groups. They're there.
They're out there.
They're
Yes.
out there.
Yes.
And more than welcome to help. You know, if you just come and you have just arrived in the country,
Mm-hmm.
and more than and it's helpful for me. For some people in the support group, they became my family.
Mm. Yeah.
Being so far away, so and it takes time. So be
Right.
patient too, to find. To have good friends. You know, it takes time. It takes years.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, I could consider them, you know, as a family member,
Mm-hmm.
and that's maybe a piece of
Absolutely.
wisdom, I guess. I don't know.
That's good wisdom.
Yes.
Is there anything that we haven't touched on that you'd like to share? Do you have any achievements that you?
I think like becoming a chair yoga instructor at 60.
That's right. That's wonderful.
Yes, but
That's wonderful.
yes.
And you're good at it too.
Well, I've learned, and I observe over classes of yoga to also, because finishing my training was not enough. So I sat down in many chair yoga classes to see, you know, the dynamic of a class. How can I? So it's not because I finished my training, but I was
Right.
ready to be in front of in front of participants and
Yep.
say, let's do yoga.
Yep.
There's still the training continues even nowadays. I still
The
you know,
experiential part
yes,
is important.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Absolutely.
So when you find a good teacher or a good instructor, it means there are many hours of work behind it. We
Yeah.
don't become good because
took a class or you
it's
got certified.
right.
Yeah.
You got your certificate
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you follow the class and so on. I think we become
good
good
point.
because there is a lot of work behind it, but we don't see.
Yes.
Because when the teacher enters the
That's
the
right.
studio or the classroom, we don't see it.
That's right.
But behind there are hours maybe of training,
Mm-hmm.
and so. So
Absolutely.
it comes with a bit of work sometimes. But when I liked it, so it's a pleasure for me to sit in other chair yoga classes and you know, notice, take notes and learn.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think that's an achievement.
Good.
And every hikes I've done, short or long, finishing a hike, it's a sense of, fulfillment.
Mhm.
To say, oh, I can do it.
That's great.
Yeah, just to say, oh, I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Laurence, is there any special quote that you would like to share with the audience that really has resonance for you?
I prepare one from a French writer called Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. He wrote The Little Prince. And one of the quotes is, love does not consist of gazing at each other, but in looking outward together in the same direction.
Ooh.
So
Love
that's kind of, it really speaks to me when moving on in life and
Together.
together.
Oh, I love
together.
that. Thank you.
Yes, just this.
You've
Yeah.
had an amazing life. You.
Well, yes, I think I'm proud with what I have achieved. Oh, with others too, with my family, with friends. It's, I think my first trip, yes, I decided to travel, but after that, I was helped along the way. Along the way, yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you for being a guest here.
My pleasure, my
All right.
pleasure. Thank you very
Okay.
much, Gary.
You're welcome.
Thank you.